two very bizarre people who apparently are moving back to England, which, as one local astronaut just reported, was a real shockaroo to all of us here back on Earth.
If you haven't heard already, Prince Harry is heading home back to the UK after 6 years here in America. CBS News royal contributor, that's Amanda Foreman, is outside Buckingham Palace to bring us up to date on what they're saying over there. Amanda, good morning, because here, this was breaking news. It was a shockaroo. Nobody saw this coming.
Oh, here, this was breaking news. This was a real shockaroo, which is something that people say all the time, according to Gail, that nobody saw coming. But what Gail doesn't realize is that nobody saw it coming because nobody actually cares. Because Harry and Meghan are two of the least popular celebrities I've ever seen, ever. According to a poll last month, 22% of people say they like Meghan Markle. 22%. Put another way, almost 80% of people do not like Meghan Markle, which is wild. And then there's headlines like this. Rumors about alleged affairs. We don't know. Allegedly, reportedly. And then you think about why they moved all the way to America in the first place, to one of the bluest states in America. They said at the time it was to get away from the spotlight, and boy, oh boy, did they do a great job at getting away from the spotlight. They moved to California, bought a house, signed a deal with Netflix, posed for the cover of Time magazine, started a podcast, and then sat down with Oprah.
We had in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
What?
And
who is having that conversation with you? What?
What? Well, nobody's having that conversation with you, Oprah, because I don't think it actually happened. Just my opinion. But wait a minute, that can't be right. Hold up, hold up.
Hold up.
There's
Stop
several
right now.
there are several conversations.
There's a
about
conversation with you,
with Harry,
about how dark your baby is going to be?
Oprah's worth $1 billion, by the way. It just disappoints me because, like, my goodness gracious, that's the caliber of interview she's doing these days. And you wonder why nobody likes this princess, duchess, actress, whatever she is. Which is really shocking because I think that Meghan has always been so down to earth and so darn relatable. Here she was just a year ago.
How important is it to own your own story?
It's the most important thing in the world.
Mm-hmm. Do you feel like you own your own story?
I know I do. When you anchor into your own knowing, then you're telling your own story.
Yeah.
You're telling your own story and how you show up in the world, what you do. You actually don't need to say anything.
Mm-hmm. Is there an inherent tension in trying to be relatable while also being a duchess?
No. No. It was different several years ago where I couldn't be as vocal and I had to wear nude pantyhose all the time. When you're able to dress the way you want to dress and you're able to say the things that are true and you're able to show up in the space really organically and authentically, that's being comfortable in your own skin.
Okay. Meghan Markle got married in a big castle with the King of England and the future King of England sitting in the front row. The Queen was there too. Her good friend Oprah was also there. George Clooney was there because, of course, George Clooney was there. I'm sure that George and Meghan are very close. Meghan arrived in a 1950 Rolls-Royce Phantom 4, but apparently wearing pantyhose was just too much for Meghan once she became a duchess. Meghan wants to be famous and popular and loved more than any human alive today. Just my opinion. But she doesn't want to do the actual work of being a princess or an actress or a duchess or whatever it is. She just wants fame and money. She likes the idea of being married to a prince, a spare, but that's pretty much it. Which brings us back to where we started tonight. Why am I talking about this? Well, why did Meghan and Harry move to America in the first place? And why did they move to one of the bluest states in the country, California? Why? Because if Meghan wasn't being treated like a real princess in England, maybe she could be president of the United States here.
Lots of speculation this morning about Meghan Markle's next move. What's going on? Yeah, there's talk that she may go for the Senate seat that's to be vacated by Dianne Feinstein, very legendary woman out of San Francisco. There always had been talk that she wanted to go into politics, that Meghan sees herself as being the president of the United States.
No one on this planet thinks more highly of Meghan Markle than Meghan Markle. And if they weren't going to love her in England, why, she would move to America and make them love her here. In 2023, Meghan Markle considered running for Dianne Feinstein's Senate seat in California, become a senator, and then run for president. Because if Meghan Markle was president, she would then outrank her entire family, including her husband and that evil queen and Will and Kate. Imagine the king coming to visit her at the White House instead of Donald Trump. Meghan Markle behind the Resolute desk. All delusions, but if you think I'm kidding, I'm not. We just learned, allegedly, reportedly, that in 2020, when Kamala Harris was picked as Joe Biden's running mate, Meghan Markle set up a secret meeting with California Governor Gavin Newsom because Meghan wanted Gavin to appoint Meghan as senator of California. Never held elected office, never done anything, not even a B-list actress at best. All she did was marry Harry. Marry Harry. Gavin, of course, said no. Meghan denied that report this week. And now they're moving back to England because it did not work out here. And it didn't work here, so they're going to try it again over there. Meghan's going to try to become the most unpopular woman in England. And then when that doesn't work out, I guarantee you, they will move back here.